And I think when we talk about education, another word I want to throw out there is the purpose. All right. And the purpose, the definition of purpose is the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Okay. So you're talking about education. And you're speaking, what's the purpose of education?
Right. For me, to develop me, to support me, to develop me, to facilitate my growth, to contribute to the society I choose to be a part of. And right. And so you can't pick that society I'll contribute to. Your job is to develop me. Right. So I always tell people I'm an educator, not a converter. You don't have to be me. You don't have to think like me. Let me help shape you. So when you get out there, you'll have the knowledge, skills, and attitude to go from Charleston, South Carolina to Nigeria. Wherever you are, you have the ability to navigate. So the purpose is that I help support your development to facilitate your growth so that you can feel full and contribute in any way you see you decide to, in a positive way. I don't want to develop you to contribute negatively. That's not education. You contribute in a positive way to make the society, your community better, whatever community that is, and it's your choice. And that's why I educate.
And you know, we're going through trying times right now with protesting and trying to identify the society that we're more than 3/5 of a person, all right? And that's an extensive conversation in itself. Yeah. So with that alone, we're talking about the curriculum, which ties in with education, and in addition to the economy. Like, no matter how much fight and how much we protest, those two things have to be implemented into our voices, which is the economy and the curriculum of education that goes along from elementary, middle, and high school. So something very interesting that happened this past last week or two, the president signed an executive order, which foregoes degree-based hiring, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So now you get, besides the dentists and doctors, but skills type employment, no matter what type of degree you have or what level of degree you have, it all is going to be based on your skills and your experience to be competitive for that position. Yeah. So comes right back again that we talked about in our initial conversation about the skill set we as African males have designed. Do you think that's going to be a win up for us going into the workplace, having that savvy conversation, having that skill set, because that's what it really is. It's all about relationship building. And how do I be able to sell my skill set, my values to this employer? Do you think with that executive order it's going to be advantageous to us?
I think it works in hindsight, though. I always find sometimes that when you look at a job description to apply for a job, it never truly captures all of our skills. But then when we get the job, the person that employed you realizes, wow, you got some additional skills that I didn't capture in the job description. And that's why we need more diverse people at the table when they write job descriptions, because we bring a lot more to the table, a lot more, but it's found out after we get the job. And until that's seen, it's almost seemed like you did me a favor. You didn't meet the description, so I'm gonna go ahead and hire you anyway. But you need to broaden the description, because what I bring to you will be so much more than that description has.
Dating we found our life.